We live.
What's good, YouTube? What's good, YouTube? This your boy, Kind Buffalo, and my man, Monster XOG, Trichome Chaser TV on YouTube. How y'all doing today?
What's going down, Big Buffalo?
Shit, ain't nothing, man. Just sitting here smoking on some Pennywise and getting ready to do a nice little show.
I dig that. I dig that. Yeah, man. I'm over here smoking on some Wi-Fi OG right now.
That's what's up.
It is. What's up to everybody in the chat? What's going down, fellas and ladies? If y'all in there, hope y'all having a good Friday today. It's Easter. It's Easter weekend, ain't it, bro?
Yeah, yes, it is.
Yeah. So happy Easter to y'all. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to everybody.
That's good. I see we got Soil Biata up in the house. Tony Baloney. Who else? Theo. What's up, Theo? Who else we got up in here? Charles
What's going down?
My man say he down. That's what's going down. What happened, man? You smoked some shit that laid you down, bro? Shit laid you down. Yo.
Yeah, we just over here chilling, kicking it tonight, man. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, we just figured, we do like a little episode. I don't think we've ever done it before. Like a little, ask us anything, pertaining to your grow questions, anything like that. That's what I figured we'd do tonight. Try to switch it up a little bit. So what you got going on over there, Mr. Monster XOG?
Oh, right here, we just got some little seedlings right here. These are some orange acai berry gelato from Compound Genetics. I just topped them today. Got all the little tops over here. I just got done topping right before we went live.
Oh yeah, yep.
But this is the acai berry gelato crossed to the Legend Orange Apricot from Compound.
Oh, okay. Damn, that's good as hell.
Yeah, they looking fantastic.
Just sound like something I would eat.
Under that photon lighting.
Yeah, what you got in there? A 250 or 150?
I got two 150s.
Okay.
My bad, my earplugs fell out. Yeah, I got two 150s in there. Looking good though. What's going on in Big Buffalo's garden? So much going on over there.
Man, I always got something going on over here, man. I got tents full. I got rooms full right now, man. I got them testers for Treetop Genetics going down, bro. Hey, them garlic breath animal mints though. I'm really they're outgrowing everything. They was all
that's what's up.
Time. So but those are yeah, man. I got some clones going. I'm flowering, vegging, man. I'm doing a little bit of everything over here, bro.
Can we see? Can we get a little peek?
Let me see how much juice I got on this here. We should be at full.
Yeah, Buffalo's garden is like Baskin and Robbins for real, y'all. For real.
All right, let's see. I think I got enough juice. So we'll start right here with the Treetop Genetics.
I don't think your camera's on. I can't see.
Yeah, let me turn this around. Oh, I don't have a back camera. That's why. All right, so I don't know. Can y'all see?
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so right here, mainly what's in this one right here is all the garlic breath times animal mints. There's a couple I got a Casper's Kush in there. I got a Daddy Mac. I got some Bruce Banner 3s in there. So that's what you see this in there. Over here, we got some clones going. We got a Bewitch F2, which actually it was 3 weeks in the flower. So I wanted to try it out and see what I could do with it. I got some Sure Breath. I got Gorilla Glue number 4, and I got Pennywise. And then back there in the back, I just popped those Pure Kush. That's what's in the wrapper rooters back there. So then we could go right here in the oxycloner. We got the first one right here this is a grapevine male. This is cookie glue. This is gorilla glue number 4. This right here would be bubblegum time. It's a great bubblegum times a Pakistani. And then this right here is peppermint patty. Over here we got first class genetics from Instagram. By the way, this is a treetop genetics. This peppermint patty, that's treetop genetics. Over here we got this is the French Connection, which is pre-98 Bubba Kush times his French toast. And then this one here is LA crepes, which is thin mints times French toast. And let's see, let's go to this tent. This is the veg tent. Everything's coming along good. Those are all in solo cups. So, but you see how I'm starting to get root bound. You see the leaves kind of stressing out a little bit.
Right,
so I'm going to put these in 2-gallon bags right now. And then right here, let's see, we got blue cookies times animal mints.
Whew.
Yeah, man. But I got Tangy 2.0 right there.
Ooh.
I got banana tans right here. Here's some more blue cookies times animal mints. I got a white widow.
We can't see.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I got a white widow back here. And then I got Deacon's Kush and another blue cookies times animal mint.
Flavors.
Yeah, man.
Baskin and Robbins.
This beautiful young lady right here in the tomato cage. This is Berry Storm. This is DW Kush's purple phenome. So
yeah, that's looking real good right there.
Oh yeah, man. She grows like, I mean, it's amazing how that one grows. This right here is my white rhino. I'm about to take cuts of that. We got Gorilla Glue number 4 down here. And then we got the cookie glue right here. That's cookie glue. Right here, we got Gelato 33 right here. So yeah, man, that's in the veg tent. And then we turn around and we look at gorgeousness, just downright gorgeous, bro.
The Frost Den.
The Frost Den. This right here is the Frost Den. We got first class genetics, French Connection, LA crepes right there. We've got the great bubblegum times Pakistani. Right here, we've got this is garlic breath right there. Back there in the back from Ghost Genetics is the Sensu bean. Over there is the Bewitch F2. Got about 3 more weeks on the electric diesel, the purple punch. Let me see what else. I got a cum breath somewhere around here from Create Genetics. And then back here, that's a Sherb breath in a 5-gallon DWC. And that one right there is the Berry Storm, the Reaper's Cut from DWC Kush.
Bruh, if that was like a menu.
Yeah, bro. I ain't done. Hold on. I ain't done.
Oh my God.
So over here in this one, we got, those are Treetop Genetics Sherb breath. I mean, Sunset Sherbet times animal mints.
Animal mints.
Right here is the Pennywise from my brother Loki Grow. I got Poochie's Papaya. I'm trying to clone just straight into cocoa back there. Let's see. And then the last but not least, we got Poochie's Papaya right here in the 5-gallon DWC. This is the Kobe from Symbiotic. That's LA Confidential times Purple Punch. And down here in this one, that's a seedling that I pop a Casper's Kush.
And then you got something else too, right?
Nah, that's it. What do you mean?
Didn't you pop something else today?
Oh shit! I just showed y'all that. Yeah. My bad. That's right here. That's back there in the rapid rooters. I don't know if y'all can see him. I'm holding my laptop over it. That's pure Kush. Pure Kush.
Man, boy, oh boy, he got plants in every stage, in every single life cycle. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, man, you need to write all that shit down and put it on the little list and shit. I bet you that shit would be long as hell.
Man, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a grow log on all the new seedlings that I got. I'm gonna do it. It'll be on our Trichome Chasers website. So I'm gonna do a grow log on all of them.
Hell yeah, I can't wait for that. Yeah, make sure you guys check out the website, guys. If you guys haven't checked the website out before, Trichome Chasers TV. We got the forms on there. Make sure you go sign up, make an account, say what's happening.
So yeah, man, that's all I got. That's what I got going in the frost there, man.
All type of stuff, man. It's crazy. What you gonna pop next is the question.
Candyland. I'm gonna pop this Candyland unless I get a cut next time I come. Next time I'm with you, and unless I get a cut of the Candyland, I'm gonna pop these Candylands next.
Word, word. Candyland. I heard it's dope. I heard it's another dope one. Man, so what? Let me ask the chat something. What's the latest seeds that you guys have popped? Drop it in the chat. What's the latest seeds that you guys have popped? Let us know what you guys are popping out there. And also, if there's anything that you guys are eyeing, what are you guys looking to pop? What's interesting you right now out there? We ain't nothing but some seed junkies.
Yeah, man, real shit. As you can see, man. Because man, I don't know, man. I got some. I have some. I grew that strawberry milkshake from Create Genetics. The last run, my last harvest, I just harvested just about a week or two ago. But I just won in his auction strawberry milkshake F2s and crosses of strawberry milkshake, bro. Shit, I don't know. I might be popping them some bitches when I get them.
Man, I see a lot of Kush in the chat.
Yes.
There's vintage, Haiwan, BTY, kosher, Tangy, Florida OG. Them my kind of strains right there.
Star Delta said Red Dwarf. I've never heard of Red Dwarf.
Wow, what's Red Dwarf?
Yeah, Star, what's Red Dwarf?
Dark plasma. What was you about to say, Buffalo?
Hey, you know what? Hey, Star, send me. Hey, Star Delta, send me your email. I want to get you on the show. But yeah, yeah, man, we got some good things going, man. Everybody in the Trico Chasers is doing a lot of different things, man. We got a lot of things going. Did she respond to say what that Red Dwarf was? Oh, she said it's an old landrace strain, the widow shell strain.
The window shell strain. The window, is that window or widow? Might be widow.
Pretty sure, probably widow. Hard work. What's up with you, hard work? The latest member of the Trichome Chaser family. I see them popped up in the chat. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Yeah, she said it's an indica.
Man. Yeah, the Fader Actual, I've definitely been eyeing. I was actually watching the latest Vader bud reviews last night, and that Fader Actual, man, I think I'm gonna have to grab me a pack of that and pop that.
Hey, me too, man. I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and get that too.
Cause that's like some real like OG, you know what I mean? And it's hard to find like just plain OG in seed form nowadays. Like nobody's really doing that. You know what I mean?
Nah, Kaz from Create Genetics is working on an OG strain. He was saying the same thing you said about bringing back the OG. He's working on the OG strain right now, man. I can't wait till he's done with it.
Yeah, that's definitely my plans for, the next few years is definitely to start crossing some sours and some OGs and bringing that gas back. Back,
I want that old school. You know what I want to work on, man? The skunk. I want to work on skunk flavors. Now I know people got different type of skunks, but remember that old schools. You would have
brickweed, I remember.
You would have brickweed, regs, the hydro or dro as they call it. Then you would have skunk. You know what I'm saying? That old skunk shit, man. Like, motherfucker be like skunk weed. That shit, yeah, man. I wouldn't mind bringing. That's what I
for sure. For sure. Where you really actually think like a fucking skunk farted somewhere or something. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, bro. I remember that weed. Yes, for sure. Yeah, bring that back, please.
Yes, I would love to bring that back, man.
The skunks and the gas, we got to bring them back. It's a lot of cookies, man. It's I don't know how's the chat feel about that. How's the chat feel about the strain evolution? You know what I'm saying? How we went from that gas or no, we actually kind of started at like the skunk, then we moved on to the hazes, and then it got more gassy, and now like it's like just fruit everywhere. Like everything has a fruit note to it, or you know what I'm saying? Everything is about some fruit nowadays. What do you guys want to see come back? I know there's some real OG heads in the chat.
Hey, hold on, man. I gotta give him the money for this pizza. Hold on.
Simple C I-95 top dog cross the Tahoe OG. That sounds like it'd be some straight thrax. Yeah, man, for sure. Where is that? Is that a strain that you've done, or is that just something that you want to do, or is that already out? Yeah, the gas is definitely where I'm at. I'm smoking on some Wi-Fi OG right now. Loki Grow sent me some of his banana punch, and this is the second time that I had it, so like I'm trying to save it right now. But I'm smoking on this Wi-Fi OG. Snoop OG. Yeah, the NL number 5. Yeah, that was definitely a period of time in the cannabis that I definitely enjoyed, man. The real Northern Lights number 5 was definitely enjoyable. It was more mellow high, but it was definitely a lot of flavor on the Northern Lights. That's what's up. That's what's up. So what you guys smoking on tonight? What you guys smoking on tonight? Like I said, I'm smoking on this Wi-Fi OG. I might roll up some of this banana punch. Let me let you guys check some other stuff out real quick.
My bad, man. I had to go give him the money so when the pizza man get here. So what I miss? I miss anything good?
Oh, I'm about to show everybody what I've been working on for the last few months. Show everybody the flower room. Can y'all see my camera? Can you see my camera, bro?
Ask us. So let me see real quick. Yep. Yes, I do. So,
You know my camera, it gets choppy. I gotta do this quick. So this is the flower room right here. I got 3 Gavitas up right now. I got another tray that I gotta put another light up. But this tray will be filled up Monday. I got a whole tray of banana punch that I'm about to put in right here on Monday. But this right here is a whole tray of Poochie's Poontang pie. I got 2 different phenos of Poontang pie, 2 and Poontang pie number 3. And then over here we got a mixed tray. Hold on, let me turn this carbon filter down a little bit. And it's loud. Over here we have 5 gelato cakes. This is the wedding cake cross of gelato 33 from Seed Junkies. This is Purple Punch 2.0. We got some more Poontang pie. The Poontang pie is actually grape pie crossed to Tropicana cookies. That's the mother, and then and then it was crossed to a reversed papaya. So it's a feminized strain. So basically, 2 mothers or whatever. I don't know, however you want to call it. A he/she is the daddy. And then back there, we got 1 tall banana punch. And then we got like 2 or 3 gelato 33s over here. Yeah, this tray right here is just ending week 1. And then this tray right here is ending week 2. It'll be week 3 on Monday, and they're already starting to kind of. I don't know, my camera's real shitty, but they starting to do their thing already, moving quick. But we got
Yeah,
them
man, it looking
on
good.
the. Thank you, bro. We got them hooked up with the Flora Flex. They're in these Pop Pros, and this is Cocoa. Oh, Cocoa. And yeah, got them hooked on these bubblers. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so how you like that? How you like that now that you got that all hooked up, like your bubblers and your auto feed?
The the bubblers are dope, bro. Like I promise you, these bubblers right here. Um, oh shit, hold on. Oh, these bubblers right here. Like it, bro. If I didn't have, I would have to be hand watering all these plants. You know what I'm saying? So it's just easy. Like it's just you. I mean, you can get as crazy with the design of these if you need to. Like you can on your wall. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Yeah,
got plants in here, you could just plumb them in on your wall or whatever, and use the lines. Bring the lines out, connect them to your plants or wherever your plants is at. But you know, I chose to do it like this so I can do a recirculating system, basically. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And but you can hook them up however you need to, however your system calls for it or whatever. But yeah, bro, I love this. The bubblers and these Pop Pros are dope too because like this cocoa in here is just really like a brick. It's just really starts off just like a little brick of cocoa, and you put it inside of here and you hydrate it. You know what I'm saying? It gets
Yeah,
hydrated and it pretty much fills up perfectly. Some of them they for, but you know you just take the cocoa out, and use it for something else. Use it for something else
yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, it's working good. Plants is looking good.
That is that's looking real good,
I'm
man.
I'm happy. Just wait for this side to fill in this screen some
Okay.
more. But yeah, other than that, got my carbon filter, big ass carbon filter.
Okay, so Lady Hard Work wants to know how are those bricks versus the bag of cocoa?
The bricks is
They would be pretty much the same brick. They would be pretty much the same, correct? It's just in a smaller container. Uh-oh, I think we lost Monster. We lost your voice, bro. Or did we lose me? Okay, I hear you now. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh the bricks versus the bags, it's just a matter of convenience basically. Bags are not really convenient for me because I don't want to be carrying in a bunch of bags and stuff every time I need a transplant. So like 90 bricks fit in a box. So, I got 90 plants that I can 90 cubes that I versus again that's like a pile of bags.
Yeah.
You can hear me?
You're going in and out.
Hold on 1 second.
Tony Baloney. He say what? All right. So while Monster fixes that, hey, like I said, the theme of our show tonight was Ask Us Anything. So if you guys got any questions, it's me and Monster. We'll try to get you the answer as soon as possible, as I'm scrolling through the chat to check out what you got. So let's start. Place your question in the chat and we'll try to answer the best we can. I might have missed it, but Star, did you put your email in there? Wouldn't be bad because I'm pretty sure somebody's going to ask us a question about edibles or something like that. And I know you do that, and you do a pretty good job of that. So maybe we can get you on real quick. Maybe you can answer some questions if it comes up. Hey, I just thought of something. Lady Hard Work. Any affiliation with Hard Work Cuz there? Andrea, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in tonight. Matt Bloke, Woody, Plant Builder. I seen you, Plant Builder. You was trying to silence Woody Wood, man. That ain't cool, bro. That ain't cool. Yeah, but shout out to everybody. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, just shoot them out. What's your favorite current wide leaf variety? You have to be a little bit more specific if you don't mind. Let's see. What's your favorite current wide leaf variety? Okay, right now, man, I'm a sour dude, man, and I got some Sour Nation from 813 Genetics. I've grown it out a couple times, and that Sour Nation, man, is good stuff, man. That Sour Nation it's actually sour diesel cross the sour diesel. It's pretty good. Okay, Star. Well, that's fine. No, don't want to stop you from eating. So yeah, I would say right now I'm a sour man. If that answers your question. Small tubes, what it do? Foxtail, good or bad? Genetic. What do you mean? Are you meaning like, is it a genetic trait with foxtailing? And if it's good or bad, I'll tell you what I know about foxtailing. Foxtailing usually comes when the plant's being heat stressed, when it's like maybe too close to light. It usually has something to do with it being stressed out.
But it can be genetic, and I'm about to show you a perfect example.
Oh, it can? Okay.
Yeah, well, the banana punch that we got from Loki. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit foxtails like a motherfucker, but it's genetic. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the genetics. You know what I'm saying? It is encouraged because of his spectrum of light. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's mostly genetic. That's just the genetics in the hold on, let me see. Why does my look like that?
That's a good question, Star. While Monster looks up his answer for that, who do you look up to as a grower or you emulate? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm not saying that because he's on my team, but I was a newbie. There's actually, I would say there's actually three. I can't just say just one. There's actually three. There's four. One, there's Loki. Two, there's Baby J. Three, there's Man's Food. Four is Monster OG. But at least, man, I mean, I've learned so much from Monster, man, and I just, at one particular time, my garden was his garden because I had everything else that he had in his garden. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, those are my four. I can't say just one person. It definitely would be four. But out of everybody that I watch, those are the ones that I really try to emulate. Now, that's not to say that there isn't other growers out there that are excellent. There are tons of good growers out there, but for me, people that I look up to, those are those four right there.
I appreciate that, bro. I look up to you in a lot of ways too, dog. You really don't know how much you inspired me, bro. Real talk, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I just had to say that. Get emotional live for y'all real quick.
Oh, did somebody say Closet Man Grower? Is he in the chat? Or is this a different?
Hard work was good, big bro. Hard work over here, hard working. What's going on? Yo,
there he is.
You can hear me?
My dude, what's up, bro?
Yeah, I was just going to sit here until somebody said something.
My man, what's good with you, bro?
Shit, not much. Finna roll up some of this.
I'm over here looking at your sign, like big ass hard work sign. You know what I'm saying? That's like that's like the stop right here sign. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Grab your
hard Workville. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hey, hey, so what's good over there in hard work land, bro?
Shit, same old, just taking care of it in there, and I just wanted to be on it now. Like, it's only two people on the screen. Like, somebody got to come in.
I feel it. Now, for those of y'all who don't follow hard work, you need to follow hard work. Catch you on IG. I'm gonna tell you right now, he fits the trichome chaser to a T, bro. If you look at his garden and the flavors that he grow, he's a trichome chaser. I mean, we're all trichome chasers, but this dude fit us to a T with the work that he put in. With his name matched it and matches growth style. So you guys hit him up on IG, check him out, follow him. The brother got it going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah, man. So yeah, man. So what you working on? Any projects you working on?
Shit, that's all them strains he had listed earlier. That Vader Vintage and High One and the BTY and the Spartan Kush. I'm just started them. Just planted them. Matter of fact, yesterday. That's pretty much it. Besides that purple Drake breath,
How you
Right.
like that one?
I'm not even sure yet. Well, I like the way it's growing, but this the first
Okay,
run, so gotta
cool.
see.
Cool. I got a pack
What
of those in the
what kind
stash
of
too.
Hmm
how far are you with him? Where you at with him? You in
Um,
veg, flower yet?
no, we in Florida. I'm right with hands. Day 15 today.
Are you noticing any all right, thank you. Did you notice any special terp profile of it,
Not
smells or anything like that?
Not really yet. It ain't really coming on yet. They barely they starting to bud up right now. I ain't been rubbing on the stem or nothing. I'm just waiting.
Okay. Okay, yeah, because I was looking at those, man. I see Think Tank on Instagram. I think I see he about to sell them. He's waiting to get them in from Gromer, and yeah, I'm gonna
What
be
is
on
that? The
that.
purple drink breath?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said
So for
80 a
everybody
pack.
who doesn't know about the purple drink breath, that is purple punch cross Mendo breath, and y'all gotta check that out. That shit right there is so fire.
Yeah, picture alone. That's what made me have to go get
Yeah,
it.
I got
Right.
same thing, bro. I grabbed both. I grabbed the purple drink breath and the Larry Bird breath.
Larry Bird.
Me and
Hell yeah,
Perk,
I had to choose one. I couldn't go both this time.
me and Perk went half. I was like, yeah, that's the only way we could get both, bro. Is if we
Right,
get half. We go half.
right,
We the trichome chasers. That's what we do.
right,
Yes.
right. Hey,
Hell
like
yeah.
when Archive sees, you remember that night when Archive did they drop? I mean, we was all in the hangouts waiting for the drop to happen, for the
The
clock to
dosey
tick
dose
down,
drop.
and then
Yeah.
we was all sitting there trying to group up and see what we was gonna go half on and buy. Yeah, we bought some shit up that night, man. Yeah, but you know what? I don't even want to talk about that no more because I just remembered something about that shit. But it's all good though.
All right.
Somebody stole out on us, but it's all good though.
It's all good.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I want that purple drink breath though.
We got it. Well, hard work running it right now, and I
Right.
got a whole pack in the stash. So,
I'll be
Grommer's
honest.
about to come out with that matte cross to the Mendo breath. I think I'm gonna snatch that.
hmm
I seen that. I'll probably snatch that
Yeah, I
too.
was talking to
Matter of
Grow
fact,
Loki. That
yeah,
Grow Loki was it Loki Farms or Grow Loki or whatever?
Loki
Loki
grow
Farms.
or Loki.
Yeah,
Low
that's
Loki
it.
key. You talk
Farms.
about low key for okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
The people who
yeah. He
did the cross with Grommer.
yeah.
Yeah, I was waiting for the Mac breath too, but he said he don't know if he's gonna get it or not.
All right. All right. So I'm trying to scroll up through the chat to see if there was any other question. If I missed your question, please put it in again. So
Yeah,
Star, I
Fofo
hope that
Mendo
answered
breath.
your question. Let's
Oh, my
see.
bad, bro.
No, you good, man. You good. Yeah, you
You
good.
guys smoked any of that mean NZ weed? New Zealand weed? Nah, I haven't. I have never smoked New Zealand weed, but I want to though. I want to smoke. I had a homie when I was on I don't know if you guys remember the website from back in the day, overgrow.com. I had a lot of homies, you know what I mean? Like grow homies, forum homies, that was from New Zealand and Australia. You know what I'm saying? And I used to send them seeds and stuff like that because they packages used to get seized. Like they used to try to order stuff all the time, but they would get their shit seized and then they would fuck around and get raided. You know what I'm saying? For like they had attitude targeted out there in Australia and New Zealand and shit. And but I've heard about some legendary growers from that side, man. Some legendary growers, dog. Like people who've been growing 13, 14, 15 pound plants You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back in the day when Americans, we wasn't even doing numbers like that. You know what I'm saying? They was doing numbers like that with plants. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It's like when I moved to Northern California, like the what I learned about how to grow those huge monsters, those 10 pounders and better. A lot of that looked like what I had seen these guys out in New Zealand and Australia doing way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably, just because of the knowledge sharing that, you know what I'm saying? People in California probably was able to step their game up a little bit from the knowledge from out there on that side. You know what I mean? But definitely
Right.
shout out to the people out there on that side growing the dank in NZ
Hell
in New
yeah.
Zealand and Australia. Shout out to you guys for sure.
So let me see. Mid One Super. He says, "Where y'all favorite place to get beans that ships?" Bro, we're trichome chasers, bro. I don't think we really got a favorite place because if we see somebody with something that we know is going this we believe is going to be that shit, that's where we go to get it. But I do know we have gotten, some of us go symbiotic, some of us go seed junkies, some of us go okay, so now if you're not getting it from those people, they got seed banks or seed, people that do so. I go to Think Tank Seed Bank off of IG. I use Oregon Elite Seed Bank. There's a couple different places, a couple different people, if that answers your question. Monster, what about you?
I'm sorry, bro. What was the question? I was reading the comments.
He said, where your favorite place to get beans that ships?
My favorite place to get beans that ships,
Yeah.
heavily connected in Kent Llama, Oregon Elite, Horror Seeds. It's a lot of them nowadays. This is crazy how easily accessible. If you're inside the United States, but most of these dudes they ship around the world. You know what I'm saying? So and they're good, reliable people. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time. Most of the time. Everybody has hiccups and shit, but for the most part, yeah, those like group handful of seed companies and lumberjack seed source, of course.
Right. Yep. That's so. If I hope that answers your question with that. I mean, there's a lot of places. Was there anybody in particular that you wanted to know anything about?
Attitude is kind of sketchy to me nowadays. Like I think a lot of the law enforcement around the world are pretty knowledgeable about attitude and shit like that. Like, didn't they have to change the company name for a while? Wasn't it changed to like Choice Seed Bank or some shit?
I don't know, man. I heard a bunch of different things about attitude, but I heard they were the shit in the beginning back in the day,
They
but
were, they
right
were. Me
now,
and Loki, we were just talking about that yesterday about, what I'm saying, how me and him both used them for about a good 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I used attitude for about a good 10 years. And then when I stopped having to buy shit from outside the country, you know what I mean? When we could get the shit right inside of our own country in California and stuff like that, I stopped using them a long time ago.
right.
So then that's when I heard that they had to change their name to Choice Seed Bank because Customs was taking all of their packages and yeah, something like that, something around about like that.
Yeah. So who else was it? Hard Work. Where you like to get yours from?
I mean, y'all pretty much named them all. I think, did y'all say Neptune? I ain't really mess with none of them like that, but I just, everything y'all said plus Neptune. I can't really think of anything else.
Right.
Yeah. Somebody else just said Neptune in the party. Somebody said Seas Here Now. I really haven't got anything from Seas Here Now or Neptune. Not, but uh, True North Seed Bank. Like if I you stateside, usually I usually deal with like Oregon Elite or Think Tank or something like that. Create Genetics. I usually buy direct from them. Um, but like if I go like I never bought anything overseas. I bought from Canada, and I usually go through True North Seed Bank in Canada. I usually go through them. I had always wanted to get seeds from what's the name of that place? Crop King. But then I've heard so much bad stuff about Crop King now. I'm like, shit, I'm glad I didn't get anything from Crop King. So I don't know, man. I
And
would
what?
love to, huh?
Oh, my bad. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just about to slide in real quick with a plug, real quick, so I could wait. But
I
I
tell
just
you,
wanted to touch on it while we was on this subject, but it could wait.
but I do want to get seeds from Greenhouse. I do want to get seeds for them. I do. Just
Some
to say,
more greenhouse seeds,
yeah, yeah.
yes, for
I do
sure,
want
for
to get
sure.
seeds for them.
What was you about to say, Cuzzo? Hard work.
No, I wouldn't. I ain't about to say nothing.
Oh, um, real quick while we were on this subject, I definitely wanted to give a shout out to Bay Bread Genetics. If you guys want to grab a pack of that Berry Storm, which is very very exclusive, and it just to let you know with the cross, in case you're not familiar, is Chocolate Rain crossed to the Kim Valley 4 OG, and the Chocolate Rain is Cocoa Kush from DJ Short cross to the Chocolope from, I believe that is, I want to say DNA. Wasn't that DNA who did the Chocolope?
I believe so.
Okay, right. So, yeah. And then you can get those packs at a new seed bank. They're called Artisan Genetics. Look them up on Instagram, Artisan Genetics, and that's where Bay Bread is. That's where he's got his seeds at right there. So
Yep.
definitely check them out because they'll be around. That's a new one, and that's where you can get the homies gear at.
I'm growing it right now. I got 2 phenos of it, man, and I'm
Most
gonna tell
definitely.
you, very beautiful, very vigorous. I can't wait to flower them out. Only reason why they ain't flowered out yet because my cloning trades are all full.
It's Starburst terps. Anybody who's into that candy type of stuff, it's Starburst like all day, and you get purple colors and all of that. It's all of that. It's the main genetics are built off of that Kim father. Like that Kim Valley 4 OG is a real strong dominant male that he uses that comes out in a lot of the stuff that he crosses with. And it's, you know what I'm saying, it's mainly Kim, but that chocolate rain, it just produces a complex profile, man, and it's just really like tart and sweet like candy. That's the only thing I can really think to describe it. But Kush said that, I mean, DWC Kush said that the pheno that he found was different than what I found. So, and it was
Right.
purple. Like I didn't find any purple phenos, but he found a purple pheno easy. So
Yeah, I
you
got
know
a
what I'm
cut of
saying?
that. I got a cut of that, and I still got beans of that. Matter of fact,
Me
real thing
too.
for you. I got to send real thing for you. He won a pack. Last week's show, he won a pack of the Berry Storm. I got to get those out to him. Sorry, man, if you're out there, if you're in there, man. Sorry, I haven't got them out to you yet, but they're coming to you. So let me get them out this week. But yeah, man, I got a purple phenol, and so right there tells you, man, there's probably some more great phenols in that, bro. That's out there that
Yeah,
nobody's
most
even got
definitely.
yet.
Most
So I
definitely.
would definitely look into getting those, man. Definitely look into getting those.
Yeah, they're tested F1s. They're not going to hurt me. They're super stable and they're super vigorous. And it's a lot of variation in phenos, but the complexity of the genetics is just dope.
Yeah,
Oh, here they go. I'm about to show y'all what the packs look like. And he showed his ass on these packs. These are
yeah,
some
those are nice packs.
sweet packs right here. So here's the pack. It's a metal case, a metal tin, and pop that open. And it comes in this, and it's got the the seal. You know what I'm saying? So you know it's authentic. If it ain't got that Bay Bread seal on it, it's not authentic.
Yeah,
And these packs are good forever. That's what I like about the metal packs. A lot of people use cardboard packs, but see, I got a stash, and they're always bumping into each other. And I've noticed that the packs they start after a while. You know what I'm saying? Just
yep.
because they're like rubbing against each other in this bag, and the corners start getting all bent up and stuff. But these metal packs are good for life. You know what I'm saying? You find a nice, safe place for them if you want to put them in a stash, and ain't nothing gonna happen to this.
Oh yeah, yeah. I like the packaging. He did a really good job with the packaging on that. So yeah, I like that. Hey, any more questions out there in the chat? Like I said, any grow questions you got you want to ask? you having problems with something, you want to throw it out to us, the chat, just go ahead and type it in the chat. We're going to be here for a few, getting hot. Matter of fact, what y'all smoking on in the chat? I'm smoking on Pennywise, and she is wise. Oh, yeah.
Every time I put my camera on, it starts freezing.
Did it? Oh man. So yeah, man. So shit. Who's it, Matt Bloke? The use of molasses in grow. You want to know what the benefits are from it? Molasses, what I know about molasses is that it takes a minute for it to break down. A lot of people use it because it has a lot of properties that plants can use, whether it's sugars, whether it helps with the microbial that you have in your whatever your medium is. And it takes a while for it to break down. It can last a very long time. That's why a lot of people, and it's organic. So people use molasses because it's organic as well. That's what I know about molasses. What about you, Monster?
I used to use molasses a lot. But I think now my main use for molasses is probably to feed the microbes in a tea if I want to make a tea.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna apply it. I'm not really gonna apply it like when I mix my nutrients up like I used to do, because I've learned that it takes a lot longer to break down. I mean, I don't know. I think it's a question in science right now about how the plants are able to utilize molasses, and I've heard a lot of stuff that varies. So I don't want to be. And then another thing that I've noticed too, that when you use a lot of molasses, it'll start to lock out the nitrogen.
Okay.
When I was using a lot of molasses, I was starting, you know what I'm saying, notice that my plants weren't, like, my ppms were good. I knew I was giving them enough nitrogen, but whatever was happening with too much molasses, applying it too much, or maybe it was too early. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because that's what I was trying to do, instead, because it started from using molasses around, you know what I mean, the flush time, to me using molasses the whole run, because pretty much I'm adding in microbes every nutrient, every feeding. When I was hand watering it in soil, that's when I was using it.
Right.
But like I said, I was starting to notice that, that the plants weren't able to receive the nitrogen or whatever. So, and then I've heard that the plants, they can't even break it down for like 2 months or some shit like that. Like, I've heard people say that, like organic people who know about molasses and shit, they tell me that
Okay.
plants aren't able to uptake it for like 2 months because the breakdown process or whatever. So that's not the main purpose. Like, your plants are not uptaking the molasses. The microbes are benefiting, whether people notice it or not, I guess, is what, you know what I'm saying, is the thing that.
Yeah, exactly. It's more like a soil or medium conditioning, like you're
Right.
feeding the soil. Like the
Right.
organic guys say, you're feeding the soil. So you're
It's
actually feeding the
beneficial.
microbial life.
Right,
Yeah,
but
it's
it's not
beneficial.
doing what you think you're doing. You're like, people, like, I
Right.
was adding it because I thought it was gonna increase my yields and give me more flavor. And
Right,
in
but it's not.
actuality, no.
It
In
does though. But
actuality,
it
it
does.
does if you have a
Yeah.
healthy microbial life, because that's
Right.
part of that. If the healthy
Right.
microbial life is what's giving you the bigger yields and the better flavor, not the molasses per se. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't
And
know.
that's
That's
right.
just my understanding of it. I don't know if that's correct.
I think that's about right, because people in the chat are saying pretty much the same thing. And Star, you're right. It doesn't break down. It doesn't break down easily.
Okay.
But that's the reason why they use it in there, because you want your microbial life to be very healthy. And so if it doesn't break, it's just like bokashi doesn't break down easily, but the microbes feed off of it and feed off of it. It can feed off it for a long time. Matt Bloke, you were asking the ratio. The ratio that I know that I've heard that people use is 1 to 3 tablespoons per gallon. So you're saying 2 tablespoons, which is right in the middle of that. So yeah, that would be pretty good. So 1 to 3 tablespoons per gallon of water. Somebody else asked a question. Let me see if I can scroll up about pH in flood and drain where you're using cocoa. Okay, let's see. He says, let me find the question. I had it froze there for a minute. He wanted to know what is our res temps.
Flood and drain.
Yeah, for flood and drain, the res temps. He wanted to know res temps. What is the minimum or the minimum? I would say. Okay. Go ahead, Monster.
What about 68?
I would say that would be the high. 70.
That would be the high.
The high would be 70. So if you're getting up to 68, I think if you're getting up to 68, it's not something that you would have to be worried or highly concerned about it, but it's something that you definitely would want to pay attention to. What I was when I first started DWC, flood and drain DWC, I was hitting Loki up all the time about it, man, because that's his thing. So I was hitting Loki up. And you're right, Star. 58 to 63 is the ideal temp that you want to have.
Really?
Your DWC or
that was too cold.
No, man. You'd be surprised how much they thrive in that cooler water at 55, 58 degrees, man.
I've never grown DWC, so you know what I'm saying? I really didn't know.
And not only that, it helps to fight bacteria off, the bad bacteria, when your water's a little bit cooler than 68 degrees. You know what I'm saying? So it just helps you fight off that bad bacteria, because you want bacteria, but you want good bacteria, not necessarily the bad bacteria. So I was running my temps in the summertime was getting up to like 70, 72. But the thing was, I was using Water Max from Clean Grow, which is very good for your health of your root zone. And I think that's what was keeping my plants starved, because they were still thriving off of that. But I was just Loki was like, look, man, the more you keep messing with your temp and doing, he said, if it's at 70 and your plants are doing fine, if you're reading your plants, don't sweat. He said, but if it starts climbing up higher than 70, then yeah, you want to drop that down. So
okay.
But try to maintain your water temp below 62, man, and watch the difference in your plants. You could be able to tell it. It's like a very good the vigorous of your plant, the vigorous of how your plants are, the color in your leaves, your root mass.
There'll probably be more oxygen in there, you think, right?
Definitely more oxygen in it. Definitely. Yep. So yeah, that's what I was saying. So yeah, that's why I tried not to get up to them 70s, man. So any other questions that I missed? Let's see. There's one right there. Let's see what it says. I thought unsulfured molasses was immediately available. Nah, it's not. If they say it is, like Monster said, you think it's doing what you think it's doing, but it's not actually doing what you think it's doing. So I don't think that it's like readily available. But I know it takes time for it to break down. Any other questions out there in the chat? All right, I'm going to ask the chat a question since there ain't no more questions in the chat. What's your favorite growing medium? And I'm pretty sure we got a lot of people out there that grow a lot of different ways, but what is your favorite growing? Matter of fact, Plant Builder, since you build plants, what's your favorite medium to grow in, Plant Builder? He said, "Grow mouth's face reeks of Xanaxes." He a fool, bro. He a fool. Woody Wood say cocoa is all he knows. Sid Avery says soil. Vision Creator says cocoa. 17 Canucks Pro Mix and Perlite. Yep. I've grown with just about everything you guys have said, except for the living soil. I haven't tried that yet. Plant Builder, I knew you was going to say something like that. I don't know why I asked you.
You flowered out in rockwool already?
I haven't done the rockwool neither. You talk about like the little croutons?
Nah, like the big cubes or the croutons.
Yeah. I flowered out in the big cubes. Oh yeah, okay. But not just straight. But it's been in cocoa though. I haven't done it to where it's just been a big rockwool block and then just grow.
That's what I'm saying. Big rockwool block.
I'm trying that right now on the 4-inch. I want to see how that goes on the 4-inch with those cuts.
They're gonna need to be in flower. They're gonna need to be watered like 4 times a day. That's what I just did all my breeding in was the 4-inch rockwool cubes.
Oh yeah.
I had to
Hey,
water that. I had a timer though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
4 times a day, 15 minutes.
Did you
Top feed.
but you top fed them that way though? You had a drip
Yeah,
system for that. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, I
yeah,
top
yeah,
fed
yeah.
to make sure that they were saturated all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
And it,
and that's what I was wondering because somebody said you can't put those in the flood and drain. But if you're watering them that much, I don't know why I can't put them in the flood and drain.
you can. You just want to make sure that you use something that's going to kill algae because the algae buildup going to be retarded if you use flood and drain like that.
Okay. All right. All right.
Like I had the Floraflex cubes on top of my shit. You know what I'm saying? And that did a
Right.
pretty good job, even though it was still a little bit on the outside. But the top where all the roots, you know, those top roots by the rockwool on the
Yeah.
rockwool cubes, yeah, they didn't have no algae on them. So
All right. So everybody's in there listening to different things. Pure light. I see some people growing pure light and then
I'm curious about that right there, about because I've seen people do the what is that called, hempy bucket or whatever
yeah, yeah, yeah.
with the perlite. Yeah, I've never really seen nobody like really kill it with that shit. Everybody I see do that shit have problems.
Oh man, the chat is going crazy, dude, with Plant Builder growing in his own pubes, man. This shit is going crazy, bro.
Why would you want to do that, plant builder? Come on, man.
Right, man. That's
What
going
benefit is
crazy.
that gonna give the plants, dog?
Ah, shit. Oh my gracious.
He all the way crazy for that.
He is, man. Oh
You
my goodness
wild.
gracious.
You's a wild one, plant builder.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, the hempy sounds interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fucking perlite, dog. And what you could reuse the perlite too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like growstone almost, but it's smaller and holds probably more oxygen. I don't know, or just it's something more for the roots to hold on to. I don't know. Why would people want to grow in just perlite anyway? What are the benefits? I need to hear that. Somebody
Uh,
please tell me the benefits of growing in perlite alone.
yeah, I would like to know that too. I don't know.
It seems like it would be a good environment for gnats and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What for gnats? You think nah, I didn't because gnats wouldn't be. I don't think they'd be able to I don't think they'd be able to survive in pure light though. It's
Why
something about
not?
pure light. I don't know because it's maybe they could. I mean, I know they do in what's that hydrogen. So maybe they would.
Any
I don't know.
hydro system is a good environment for gnats, but it seems like perlite to me would be one of the at the top for like getting
I
gnats at your root zone.
I
Root
actually
zone
have
gnats.
more gnats in my cocoa than I do like I've never ran when I was just doing flood and drain in the DWCs. I never ran into any issues with gnats at all, man. And I was using like hydrogen, but I'm also using them grow rocks and not like the grow stones, the white stones, but they're more like rocks. I use those and they can't fester in those, can't fester in those at all. But and also it could have been, but what I was using is like the water max is what I was using then too. So I mean it could have had something to do with that as well.
I want to see somebody killing it in the hempy buckets.
Yeah, I want to
Somebody,
see that too.
I haven't seen hempy buckets around for a long time. Only on like IC Mag and Roll It Up and shit do you see people still doing that.
Hmm.
I'll be on the forum still.
So let's see. Everybody else still they're talking about. They're talking about the hippie farm. They're talking about Pure Light. They're talking about
Grow
uh
wool
yeah, Grow
mixed
Wool.
with grow chunks. Grow wool. Is that like rock wool? Grow wool, yeah, rock wool, and grow chunks with medium. Oh, so that's like the cubes, the little cubes of rock wools,
Yeah, I would think so. The little croutons. Yeah.
croutons, yeah.
Who is DT? Woody? Woody? I don't know who DT is. He said DT grows using hempy.
He's on Instagram
I don't know if he's on Instagram or IG.
or YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Plant Builder wool is the future. I bet it is Plant Builder. This dude, man.
Fuck you, plant builder.
Right. The hell wrong with you, man?
That nigga stupid. Small Tube says he's doing hempy.
Yeah, we
You
have
got a YouTube channel? Let me check. Let me see. Let me check. Can I go to your channel right now? Since we're talking about it. Go to channel. No, no videos. Damn it, man. Why you ain't got no videos, bruh? You got 75 subscribers. They want to see the hempy bucket. I would have subscribed to you, bruh.
Oh, okay. So Ozzy M says grow wool comes in a 50-pound bag. It's rock wool, but break it up like cocoa. Oh, okay. That might be interesting to try. Condo grower, what's up, brother? Condo grower came in. He says Bingus does pure light hempies. Bingus. I don't know who Bingus is.
The guy on Grandmaster level, the old man, he asked all the questions.
That would
He like
probably
the
be
host.
why I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
That would probably be why. Oh, I see Budman done jumped in here. Or grown Budman. What's going on with you?
Budman.
And we ain't had Budman on the show in a minute. We need to get him on the show.
Most
I wonder if it's
definitely.
safe to do
I was
that.
thinking about that today.
It might be
When he
not
was
be
talking
safe.
about now, I just gotta find a girl who loves all of this too.
Right.
I start laughing, bro. This motherfucker keeps me laughing every time I see Budman.
He do, man. I don't know. We might not be we might have to make sure the air is clear before we bring Budman on, though. You know. Oh man. That's my dog though, Budman. Oh shit. So any more questions out there in the chat? I know we got some questions out there.
Yeah, Star Delta want to know if you don't care about GML.
Oh, I have Star, sweetheart. I have nothing against GML. I don't.
Why they say that?
Because of what that comment I said, because that's the reason why I don't know who he is, because he's on the GML show. I don't have anything against GML. GML, he does what he does. He's a good grower. I'm pretty sure he's a decent human being. I have nothing against him. I just don't associate with him. Let's put it that way.
Oregon trying to come, Oregon Budman trying to slide.
I don't know. Let's see.
He got some words.
Where's he? Oregon Budman. I don't know. You see, nah, we're not bringing him on. See, you bring him on.
Shit.
Okay, a 420 Mad Bloke. Yes, I have grown with cobs. Right now, I have a cob in my 3x3 tent, the one I was showing with the Sunset Sherbert times the animal mints, and it's got the Pennywise in it. That is a cob from Migro Lights. It's a Migro 100. Yes, I do have a cob. I've grown with cobs before. Yeah, everybody laughing at that. So yeah, we just we gonna leave Budman alone tonight. We'll bring him on another night because y'all had already started him. Y'all already started him. Yeah, Star Cobbs. If you I know the boards are real big right now. Which I definitely I'm definitely getting some boards in here. What pheno? I'm not for sure yet. I got to talk with Loki to find out what pheno, because I got the cut from Loki, so it's just in veg right now. I'm not for sure what pheno it is yet. It wasn't like I ran through you. So let me get with Loki and I'll get back to you. 420 Mad Blood. But yeah, like I was saying, I know that the boards are in right now. The boards are the hottest things out right now. But I still like the cobs, man. I want to grow with cobs. I still like the cobs. Okay, I have a question. That kind buffalo is flushing snake oil. You gotta. I don't even know how to ask you to re-ask that question.
Who told you that, Woody?
Yeah, I have a question. That kind buffalo
elaborate on that, brother.
Oil. So what are you saying? Okay, I get what he's saying. So he's saying, I guess what he's wanting to know is flushing really necessary? Is, because it's snake oil. People sell you snake oil and say it's a cure for everything. It's flushing. If that's what you're asking, I would say yes. I would say no.
Oh, that was just a question he just pulled out his ass, or what?
I think so.
Or was he serious?
He said, "I'm just asking."
If he's serious, I want to know about it. I'm curious to the theory, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if he's not serious?
Um, I would
Good
say
one.
yes. Flushing would have to be okay. Okay, let me break it down to you this way.
You said yes.
I say flushing is not snake oil. I think it's very.
Oh,
I think it's not. I think it's a very good thing to do. Um, but let me to put it to you this way. Uh, I did a little light experiment with a few plants on my last, not this harvest, but the harvest before. I had heard a rumor that actually plants will cut off. You know, think about it. A plant will only absorb the nutrients that it needs, right or wrong. So if it does that, when a plant is ready, when it says I'm done, will a plant shut down and just start flushing itself? So can you overflower a plant to the point where it's like, yo, I'm not taking any more nutrients. I'm gonna start cannibalizing my own self and shutting down. And so would a flush be necessary then?
that's a good question.
I don't know. But I do. I'm a firm believer that yes, you should flush your plants very well. I believe
Yeah.
in flushing them three. If you go buy whatever size container. Like if you're running a 5 gallon container, you flush it with 15 gallons of water. I was always told. You flush it with 3 times the amount of your medium size. That's what I was told. Somebody else. Let me
If
scroll.
he's serious, my common sense would tell me that no, it's not snake oil because it just makes sense. Like when you think about the natural process, like we smoke the cannabis, so we don't want nothing in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Besides terps and cannabis oils. That's all we want to smoke. That's all we want to really leave behind. Um, so when you think about it on a natural process, like at the end of the year, when all the like monsoon rains come and fucking wash everything, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it start to get cold and the light cycle change to where the plants are not flowering and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I mean not flowering, but the plants are not growing, so shit dies. Shit turns yellow. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then the
Right.
fucking monsoon rains come and then wash everything down or away. That'd be all the nutrients. Um,
And that's what I was saying with my theory about, think about it. If you go into fall, you got a garden outside and you go into fall, don't the
Woody's
plants start
laughing.
ripening on their own? They ripen on their own and they finish off, they stop taking certain, you know what I mean, certain nutrients out of the soil. So I would say if you're growing and you're hard and you're doing it all yourself, I would say yes, flushing is very, very necessary. Um, I don't see why it wouldn't be. I
Yeah,
mean, like
salt
Monster
builds up.
says, like Monster says. I mean, we're the shit I grow, I smoke. And I don't want to be smoking. You know, if I'm using synthetic nutrients, I don't want to be smoking the synthetic nutrients. So yeah, I would flush it. There was another question in the chat that says, "Is there any new or up and coming breeders you guys are interested in?" Monster.
Newer up and coming breeders that I'm interested in. Besides the crosses that everybody is doing that's on the Trichome Chasers team, because there's a lot of us doing our own projects and doing some crossing and stuff like that. So I'm real excited to run through those crosses, um, and see what the team is able to create. But outside of that, there's a lot. There's a lot. Compound genetics is probably one of the top on my list that I'm new to. I just got one of their strains. I didn't want to go crazy and try to grab a lot and stuff like that because they have a lot of strains, but I just grabbed one and I'm gonna run it out from beginning to end, and then I'll decide if I want to buy some more of their gear. But all the stuff they're working with is the type of stuff that I'm looking for. So check out Compound Genetics and some other ones. Fuck. I don't know. You guys probably know them all. Skunk House Genetics is probably one you guys are probably sleeping on. That's the guy who found the GMO pheno. He's got his own seed company called Skunk House Genetics, and I don't know if you guys know about it, but he's got right now he's working on the GMO back cross. So if you guys are interested in getting GMO, like the real GMO, he's about to release them in seed form. But of course, he's going to come out with a whole lineup of GMO crosses. So I think that's really dope because he was working on some like Larry OG stuff. Like I think he fucking bred the Larry OG all the way down to like a F8. You know what I'm saying? He F8'd the fucking Larry and shit. So
Right.
I think that's pretty dope. That he's, you know what I'm saying? He spent enough time with it to go all the way to F8 and shit. So, and his selections, like I went all the way back on his whole feed, all the way to like his very first post. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to get myself familiarized with him, and it seems like his selections were legit, and that's why when he selected that GMO pheno, everybody went crazy for that shit. His selections are nice. So we'll see what he does with his breeding hand, because all we really know him for is just really selecting phenos of other people's
Right.
gear. You know what I'm saying? But that's you got to have that eye of selection. But if you're gonna breed, you know what I'm saying? You got to know what are gonna be the good. You know what I'm saying? You can't fucking run everything. Sometimes you just veg shit out and it gets booted
Right.
before you even flower it, dog. You like, I don't like this shit. That's that selection. That's that third eye coming in. So you gotta be good in that area too. So we'll see how he does. But yeah, those two seed companies right there. I've got his Han Solo Burger, and I fucking love that name. I love that name. It's a Han Solo Burger. Is the GMO cross to the Larry F8, and fucking Han Solo Burger, right? That shit is dope as fuck. I don't
Right.
know if anybody knows where he got that name from. Please throw it in the chat. I think I have a suspicion it's some Spaceball shit, but I ain't never watched that movie all the way through to figure it out. So if anybody has ever heard of Han Solo Burger, like what the fuck? Where did he come up with that name from? Drop that shit in the chat. Yeah, that's me. What about you, Hard Work?
What was the? Am I on there? Yeah, what was the question?
Any new up and coming breeders you looking at?
Oh, okay. Shit, now really, just the team really. I'm mostly in monster and based. I forgot. Bay bread and
Oh
shit.
yeah,
I ain't
they.
really looking at no new people. I'm just messing with the same ones. I don't really. I see Compound and all them. They look like they making some fire, but like I mean, I ain't gonna be that interested. There's too much to you guys. There's too much coming out. If you think about everybody, it's so
Right.
many. But if you
Right.
want to, I say one that I like. I mess with besides anybody on the team. It'll be Mr. Tight. I'm kind of interested in what he's doing. I've been
Oh
following
yeah,
him since I started. Since I started growing, I was following him. So yeah, his shit
forgot
look
about Mr.
interesting.
Tight. Shout out to Mr. Tight. I
Yeah,
fuck
I
with
like
him.
Mr.
I
Tight.
watch it. I've
Yeah.
been watching him for a minute too. Shout out to Mr. Tight.
Yeah. I
Glad to
fucks
see
with
Yeah,
Mr.
he's
Tight.
Empire Breeding. Empire Breeding.
Yeah, I like his just YouTube channel, man. I always every time he come out with something, man, I even go back and watch his old ones, man. I like Mr.
Yeah.
I love to see people from YouTube evolve and you know what I'm saying, branch out and do different shit and take it somewhere else. Cause you know what I'm saying, we all kind of really started on YouTube, just making videos for
Right.
everybody. You know what I'm saying, or making
Yep.
videos for ourselves, and everybody was watching, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? But it all started with YouTube, like, and that's how we all know each other and know of each other and shit like that. It's a beautiful thing, man. I love it. I love seeing that. It inspires me to do more. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I would say me,
Mhm.
there's I'm looking forward to see what Bay Bread has coming out, what he's got coming down the pipeline. I'm curious to see how the treetop genetics. I'm curious to see how that's going to go because right now I think it's already starting off in the right direction, so it can only get better. Um, but there's another one since I'm part of the Create Genetics fam now. There's another one that
Oh,
Watchdog Genetics on IG. He's got some shit out right now that he crossed with the sour apple line And I'm really looking forward into what he's got coming out after that, man. So yeah, those are probably the ones I'm looking up to. Everybody else, is pretty much I peep out what everybody's doing on Instagram and different things and different, but right now those are the ones I'm looking forward to.
Word.
Yeah, well, another question. I don't like how y'all caught me off guard right there. I was waiting for a minute and then
Right.
something just happened.
Right. Nah, that's the shit. Oh man, but yeah, man. Shit. There's a somebody had asked a question about. I'm trying to go back and find it, but I can't find it. It was asking about our selection process. I think Tony Baloney. Hey, Tony, if you're still in here, put your question back in the chat. I wanted to see what it was. Something about selection and breeding. I think that's what he put. But yeah, man. So any more questions out there in the chat? Blind Cat 420 Canna Genetics. What's your question about Canna Genetics, bro?
I guess he's asking if it's good or not.
I don't know. I mean, maybe if he was. I ran their X23. I like the smoke. It smokes real good. It's a really very good sturdy grower. Okay, Tony says, all right, Tony, I'm gonna get to that question next. But blind cat, that Gorilla Smash, I've seen Baby J grow the hell out of that. And it looks, her flowers look phenomenal. I'm looking at that Creamsicle OG. I think that's a nice. I've seen that's. I was thinking about growing that too, if that's what you're asking. Tony, your question: how do you go about testing your crosses? You mean like okay? So what I did, the first test that I did after Monster sent me the seeds, what I did was a germination test. He sent me what? Okay, I have. Let's just do the garlic breath cross with the animal mints. I've got 30 of them in there, but I put what was it, Monster, like 42, 45 of them. I think it was like 45 beans that I popped. Out of the 45, I took 30. 30 was I took the ones that looked the most healthiest, is what I did. Now, after these pop up, plus we wanted to see what the ratio. So actually it was more like 50 because I believe there was five that didn't pop, 30 I chose, and I 15 that I left. So yeah, it was 50 of them that I popped. So so now I'm looking at the vigorousness of all of them. So out of these 30, once they get a certain height, I'm gonna take Monster of 15. And the way I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna look at how vigorous they grow, as far as veg wise. I might do a 4-node and flip just to see what they do in flower, because we got more seeds, just to see what they do in flower, if that helps answer your question. Star Delta, you wanted to know, how do you become a tester? For who? For anybody or for who?
He wants to test some genetics. Okay. Send an email to treetopgenetics@gmail.com. And I don't know if you have a YouTube channel or
she's got a YouTube channel. She's very good. I want to get her on the show next time we do.
If you got a YouTube channel, well, just send me a private message.
Yeah,
send me a private message. And
she does a really good edibles, man. We need to get her on the show next time we do an edibles segment.
Nice. I love edibles. I read in the breeding Bible about doing another cross with one you created to test the cross. Doing another cross to test the one that to test the cross. What do you mean? Doing another cross to test the cross.
Yeah, you got to be a little bit more specific. Yeah, remember, we're stoners, bro. We stoners, bro. You got to be.
Send your email to Scott Blakey, care of Hemoid, care of Michael J. Fox, Plant Builder.
Right.
This motherfucker.
Hey, Buttman's a good, I need your email, Buttman. You'd have been able to answer that question real good. And I want to know, okay, I've seen this on Instagram. Somebody posted something about the Breeder's Bible, the Breeder's Bible. Somebody posted something about Gage Green wrote a Breeder's Bible. I mean, this is just my take on breeding and the breeding Bible. I shouldn't say breeding, but the breeding Bible. It's just like everything else when you're dealing with something like what we're doing. In my opinion, there's no right, real 100% right way of doing anything, because someone can come along and take what you've done and figure out a different way of doing it to improve what you did. So as far as it being a right way in breeding, I don't believe in that. I believe in there's a moral way of breeding, a moral and ethical way, but as far as a right way of doing it, I don't believe in there's a right way of doing it. I just don't. I think there's 100 different ways that you could breed, 100 different ways that you could, styles and different people do stuff. So there's not a right way of doing it. There's a moral and ethical way of breeding. I agree with that, but just not a right way to do it. No, I don't believe in that breeder's Bible. That whoever wrote that shit, fuck them.
I mean, it probably has a lot of stuff you can learn from their experience, but I don't. I mean, like I think the title for the book might be a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
To be
that's what
like,
I'm
this is the
saying. That's what I'm
Bible.
saying. Saying this
This
is the
is the
Bible.
breeding Bible. Like,
Then when you put Gage Green's name in it, I'm already heated about that motherfucker anyway. So I don't anything. When that motherfucker took a shit on the veterans, dog, when he took a shit on me being a veteran, dude, he can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck. I ain't never met the little scroungy motherfucker, but he can kiss my ass, dude.
nah, I feel you, bro, for sure.
Yeah.
But definitely, I would definitely buy them just for the experience. Like, there's a lot of authors that I don't agree with, and I don't agree with the fucking shit in their book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would still buy the book because knowledge is power.
Exactly.
And
Yeah. That. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. That. I'm all about learning something. It might be something
For
that I pick
sure.
up in that book that I might pick up. But for you to come out and say, man, that this is the etched in stone, I wrote it in my blood type of, you better do it this way, man. Yeah, we on YouTube and they've been kicking off channels, so I ain't gonna say what I really want to say.
But man, he's got some knowledge. He
But man,
said,
let me put your email in the chat. But man, let me get you on the show real
what I
quick.
see as Bible just happens many others like my selections. Yeah, you gotta have an eye for those selections. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Budman's been breeding for a while. I gotta get some of Budman shit. Didn't you
I'm
grow out
telling
some
you,
of
bro,
Budman
that
stuff
white Russian cross to hit shit is the shit. I'm about to
to
pop
the
these shits.
shockwave?
Oh yes, man. That it's a
Yeah,
bruh, it's a
I've been
hash,
lurking
man.
on your genetics for a minute, Budman.
I'm telling you, man.
You ain't know I've been lurking,
I tell
motherfucker.
anybody, man, if you really want some good genetics and you looking that you're in a little bit of bind right now, hit Budman up, because you cannot go wrong with his shit. There was people talking about, oh, I heard this Herm. I done popped 20 something of his seeds, man, and not one fucking Hermie issue, not one. The male to
And didn't you
female
say they
ratio,
was like super like vigorous and stuff?
very vigorous, and they're a hash
I
man's
remember you
delight, bro.
saying that.
It's a hash man's delight, straight up. His shit's a hash man's delight. Now I got the train wreck is what I'm about to. This train wreck times the Java Pi times Shockwave is what I'm about to pop next. I'm waiting for him to send me that Williamette Widow. That's the one I'm really waiting on. But yeah, Budman know his shit. He do. I'll give him that, man. That's that dude. He be 100 about that shit. When it come to growing, man, Budman know his shit.
Shout out to everybody who came through tonight and chilled with us on this Easter weekend. Shout
Hey,
out to all you
Ghost,
guys. I'm about to roll up some of this banana punch from Loki, dog.
the other Cuban grower. Somebody keeps saying about the what about the other Cuban grower? I follow him on IG. He seems like he knows what he's talking about. A real cool dude, but he seems like he knows what he's talking about, man.
Cuban grower, the hash
The
maker.
no, he said it's the other Cuban grower. That's his
Oh,
tag. The other Cuban grower.
I don't know him.
Nah, but it seems like he knows what he's doing. I mean, I've been listening to him, watching his live streams, and Sid Avery, Hoss Farms. What's up with you, brother? Glad you joined us, man. Glad you joined us.
Hola. We got any other questions, broski?
I'm looking, man. I don't see any. You see any hard work? Okay, wait a minute. Tony just said something. What Tony? Determining the phenotype of a plant is fairly straightforward. You look at the plant, you see, you smell, you feel it, taste. Okay, yeah, you're right, Tony. You're right about that. And you're right. It cannot be just through observation alone. It's got to run the full thing. Smoke. I mean, everything. Oh, that's what he's saying about a test cross. That's what he's saying. I guess that's what he means by a test cross. I think that's what he means by that test cross monster.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to read this. So you said what now, bro?
I think that's what he's.
I was trying to read it and understand. So what is he talking about?
He's saying that's a test cross. You can't just go by just observation is what he's saying.
So you would have so crossing it into something else and then seeing how stable it is, and that I don't know if people do all of that, bro. Honestly, I don't know any breeders that do that shit, dog.
I'll put it to you this way. I can tell you right now, all the ones
maybe. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, all the ones that what?
All the ones that are the high profile one, the one that a lot of people chasing, a lot of those strains, man, is just ran once, dude. They ain't even tested the way he's saying they should be tested.
I'm gonna just use Vader for his example because I done kind of learned a lot from him over the years. I know his alien rift male, for example, he crosses that into a lot of shit. So, for instance, if it would have been coming back that the stuff that he's crossing it into was coming back not stabilized, or you know what I'm saying, maybe it's got Hermes tenants, traits that it's breeding it into, then he would know that that male is probably not a suitable male. But if it's coming back that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything. So maybe that's what he's trying to say. And I could see people, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's legit. Like, that's what you're supposed to be doing. If you're trying to use like a male to use as a whole breed against a whole stable and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That would be a legit way of going about it. But I don't think most people do that shit, dog.
I would say right now we're not at that stage right now. If you're asking Tony if we do it, if we're doing it right now, we're not even at that stage right now. I mean, right now we're at, like, I guess you would say, the beginning stage of testing out what.
I mean, actually we are, because the stuff we're running is like, you know what I'm saying? It's
you're right.
It's like 7 different strains.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
right. So Tony, all the strains that I showed you at the beginning are all crossed with the animal mint. So the animal mint is the male that he's going with. Right. So I guess we are doing that, Tony. Budman says the alien rift is not all that. I heard a lot of people are not really alien rift. He said the alien rift is not that special. I've heard a few people say that. Matter of fact, Organogrow. Wasn't it Organogrow? I think he was.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We ain't. It's. I don't think it's up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that's.
I'm not saying it's not all that. What
his opinion, Budman's opinion, is valid because he may have grown it.
Right.
Well, it's the reason why Alien Rift is successful is because it's more people that like it than that don't like it. You know what I'm saying? So
true.
You feel me? That's basically what it boils down to at the end of the day, and that's why Alien Rift has been so successful. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at it, bro, he got that shit crossed in everything. You know what I'm saying? And I done grown a lot, like at least 10 or 15 of these strains over the years, maybe more. You could see traits of Alien Rift of everything that he's in. You could see him in it. You know what I'm saying? He's a very, very dominant male. But I'm more so like my opinion, I kind of side with you because I'm not really into like what he crosses into. You know what I'm saying? Like I like what I like is the gas that shit that Vader's doing. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
gas and shit, that OG shit that Vader's doing and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? My opinion is similar to Budman's. I don't really like the Alien Rift turret profiles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people out there do. They love that boy, and he's a very dominant motherfucker too.
Oh yeah, it
Very
is a
dominant
dominant
male,
motherfucker because
and
that
he's a
X-23,
stable male too.
that X-23
Well,
is
so
Alien Rift crossed into the oh shit, X-23 was Alien Rift and Viper
Viper.
cooking. Yeah, but the Alien Rift, you could definitely tell the Alien Rift out of that, man. I mean, it's yeah, bro. It's you could definitely tell that. It's a smooth smoke. I like it. It's a real smooth smoke. So then okay, so then he,
yeah, I'm glad Vader's about to bring that Merlot back, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully we'll see that fucking Devil's Tier and that Angel's Tier again soon.
yeah.
I'm hoping
What about that Empire?
that
Empire
Empire
Kush.
Genetics, the
No,
Empire
Empire
Kush.
Kush from yeah, from a while back.
I don't think I ran that one, bro. I ran. Remember that post Nerd put up the other day with his pack?
Yeah, yeah,
I got the same one. I got the same pack. Mine's was a little different though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Vader sent me he sent me a blessing pack when my first year when I moved to California in 2013, and I popped everything. I popped every seed he sent me, which I'm like beating myself in the head now about it. I wish I would have just ran somebody else's genetics and held on to that shit like Nerd did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I went out there with nothing. I didn't have no clones or nothing, so I just popped the seeds. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But he sent me Devil's Tier, Angel's Tier, Zinfandel, Merlot, Alien Abduction, the Sleeping Dog, all that shit,
The
bro.
Witch's Brew, Witch Hunt.
Nah, I didn't get those. I didn't get those. The Witch's Brewer, the Witch's Hunt. He know I wanted the gas.
Hey,
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
Jungle
saying?
kept that sleeping dog. Jungle had that. That's what one of his that he breeds with.
Yep, yeah, he sure did.
And the
Uh-huh.
purple Bruja.
Yep, sure did. But yeah, I got the same pack, man, and I always every time I get a chance, bro, I ask Vader, man, like I know you got some of those packs still in the stash, and he always tell me, yeah, man, but they hard to get to. They all the way in the back of the stores, dog. So I ain't getting to them no time soon, bro. Yes, but yeah, man, that's what I'm into. Is Vader. He was killing them OGs,
Yeah,
bro.
what was the Zinfandel like?
It very winey, bro, and it had that purple and greeny going through it, and it was like it kind of like I don't know if you guys are following Loki Grow on Instagram, but you know how his banana punch grows, like with
Yeah,
the fingers and stuff like that.
yeah,
That's how the Merlot did, but it had a lot of purpling going on in it, and the terps on it was like a wine almost, but it was OG. The genetics was OG in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
yeah.
Real exquisite, real exquisite. You know what I'm saying? Real different for them days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
All right.
can't wait to see what this Vader vintage be like.
Okay. I don't understand what underground organic. What do you mean? What is the real 9-pound hammer? Was there a fake one out there? I have no idea what you're talking about. Only 9-pound hammer I know is from Jinx Proof, man. I mean, and from what I understand, it's a pretty good strain from what I understand. Especially if you like a hash.
The 8.5-pound hammer.
Huh?
So he's talking about the 8.5-pound hammer.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I'm kidding.
Oh, you I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, that Vader OG, man. I had that and lost it to them little devils, man. I was mad as hell.
It's
when I
cool.
lost that
We're
shit.
gonna get the faders, the fader. What is that shit? The fader.
I don't want the Merlot one. I
Actual.
want the other one. I want the that's what I want.
That's the gas right there all day. That real top shelf like private reserve gas. The shit they used to charge your ass 30 a gram for.
Oh hell no.
That shit.
Yeah,
I remember them
want
days. I used to pay it. Shit. 30 a gram.
Oh, he said on Jinx page, Jinx has about 10 different picks that are different. It could be 10 different phenomes, bro. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know much about Jinx, brother. I don't know much about him. I don't know much about the 9-pound hammer. I know Jinx is a real good dude. I know he's a really good dude. I don't know too many dudes as good as Jinx is, man. He's a real good dude. The things he does for his son and autism and everything like that. Shout out to Jinx, man. I got nothing but mad love
He
and
just
respect for
got
that
good
dude.
vibes, dog. Like
He
I
do.
don't
He
even
just a
know him,
good
bruh,
dude.
but he just got good vibes, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
man. So shout out to Jinx, man. He just do. It's like he like one of them dudes like you would never be able to be mad at.
yeah,
You know
real
what I'm saying?
shit.
He'd never be able to be mad.
I first met him, he was like a little overwhelming, you know, like just with the positivity, but like yeah, that's his thing, man. He's a cool ass
I
dude.
like that shit. I need people like
Yeah.
that around me, bro.
Hell
Straight
yeah.
up.
Hey,
It's a
he the
lot of
type of dude-
negativity around me, bro. You don't know.
Man, he the type of dude that you be packed in the car and you fart in the car and everybody be mad. And when you find out he did it, you be like, oh, it's just Jinx. It's just Jinx. All right, it's just Jinx. But he is though, dude. He a cool dude. I got nothing but mad love and respect for him and his people, man. His girl, it's his son, the shit that he does. I see that he does, the time that he spends with his son and the different things he does for. Hey, man, I got nothing but mad love and respect for that guy.
Most definitely.
He trying to get the special cut. Is that why you asking everybody, man? You trying to get the special cut? Oregon Bud, man, where my Williamette widow, bro? I've been waiting on it, man. Where my Williamette widow? Come on, man. Why you dodging me, Bud, man? Come on, bro.
Hey, but I was just sitting here thinking the fucking what was that strain? The dark helmet was dope as fuck though.
Yo, I know.
Yeah, that's my favorite from them so far.
And that had Alien Rift in it. That shit was dope as fuck.
You still got that cut of that? You still running the dark helmet? Hard work.
Oh.
Yeah, I still run it. I got a couple beans left too.
Yep. See,
did you get the first release with the cardboard packaging or the plastic packaging?
I got the plastic one.
Oh, that was the second release.
Yeah.
I think he did a little bit more, some extra with those. Cause mine, I think I had popped a 10-pack. I think I had got the tester ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably. That was my first pack I got from. I was waiting on the site, looking, refreshing every day. That's all I was doing, pushing the refresh button, waiting for him to pop up.
Yeah, I had him before he released them. So I'm thinking that he might have worked them a little bit more because the shit that I was seeing was coming out looking a little different, like a little more chunkier. And just
like mine wasn't as small as they were saying. I was like, what everybody talking about? Like it's the small yield, very small buds. Yeah, I had a couple like that, but a couple were chunky.
All mine were hella dinky small buds, but dog, the fucking terps on them motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah.
Like key lime cookies all day, bro. Like, yeah, that shit was official.
Yeah, man. I was thinking that and shit. Who else? Hey, what about that Highlander, man? Did you like the Highlander? Hard work?
I didn't grow it.
Yeah. It didn't like what's what I'm trying to say? Do what it was supposed to me. Like I thought it was gonna be better than it was, and maybe that was just my luck of the bunch, but it grew very well and everything, but smoke wise it wasn't really my favorite.
Okay.
But I got that high one. I'm pretty sure that's Highlander and Obi-Wan. I'm gonna see what that do.
Oh, you got that one? Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's about a day old. Just put them in last night.
That's what's up.
Photon, what you got going on over there?
About to smoke some of this murder bubble.
The fuck is murder bubble, Photon?
It's
you gotta elaborate on that. He just tried to say that shit and breathe over it like it's a murder bubble.
Murder bubble.
How they make that?
Here, right here, is called death.
It looked like it. That shit frostier than the motherfucker.
Yeah, well, this is actually frostier than that. This is that strawberry cough alien OG cross. Small dog, but good focus here in a minute. Maybe. I don't know what the fuck's up with these cameras, man. There it is.
Yeah, every time I turn mine on, my shit freezes.
Yeah, this turned out frostier than motherfucker, and was the biggest plant in my garden, so I was pretty happy about it.
It's kind of hard to see, dog. Back it up some.
Let me get a bigger knife here.
Plant builders say props to Flow Time smoking homegrown.
Fuck that mean?
He said you smoke homegrown, cuz.
Yeah.
The,
Smoke nothing but the finest upper mids around here, plant builder.
murder bubble up on top, and the strawberry cough alien OG cross on the bottom.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yeah, this one was a fucking really heavy yielder.
Tony Baloney said you got nice nails, man.
Nice nails.
Nice nail, yeah. Shout out to our chat, dude. They some clowns, bro. Our chat is
nice
some
nails.
Yeah.
See my shit clean. Fuck that.
Our chat is some nice. They some clowns, bro. For real.
Yeah. Yeah, I still got to fucking trim a bunch of that. Like this is probably a quarter of that strawberry cough alien OG cross. I still got to trim. Up that one plant.
Strawberry cough alien OG. That shit sound bomb.
Yeah, calling it alien cough OG.
Alien cop.
Alien cough.
Alien cop, like COP.
No, cough.
Like strawberry cough.
Oh, alien cough. I thought he said alien cop. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck y'all talking about?
That murder bubbler.
You know, I had to ask like 4 times and be clear. Is this what he said? Shit. Alien cough. Yeah, that's a dope name.
Yep.
Alien cough OG. That's that alien cough.
Yeah, I popped 3 beans of it. I actually got a mail of it too. So I'm gonna save some pollen from. But I popped 3 beans, and the 2 females were like, there's one plant that was bigger, that was like in between them, but it was like a landrace sativa, but they were both like the highest yielding plants in my garden.
Hell yeah.
And then finally learned how to fucking pop seeds. I got 10 for 10 on the seeds I just popped.
What seed you just popped?
I did the set. I did 6, or no, yeah, I did 6 of the set Suma Fig. So I guess I popped 12, 14 seeds. But I did 6 of the Satsuma Fig, which is purple fig crossed with Satsuma. And then I popped 8 seeds of this local strain. What's the cross on that? It's a Panama Red crossed with the Sour Bubble. That's the same Sour Bubble from the Murder Bubble.
Word. Landscape Pro said they want us to talk about the seed making game. What part of the seed making game are you talking about, Landscape Pro?
Yeah, I'd like to know about that too, because like I've been getting mails and shit, and like trying to save pollen, but I don't really know the process behind that. I know how to fucking germinate or like pollinate a plant, but as far as like when to take pollen and how to store it.
Yeah, it is a little process. It is a little process behind it if you want to be, you know, pretty successful at it. I mean, at the end of the day, you can fucking, if you just want to do some ghetto shit, just get you a plate, get you a paper plate, and you know when you got the mail, and if you're trying to store pollen, if you, and you know when the mail is blooming, just put the plate under the flowers, dust the pollen off, knock the pollen off. You know what I'm saying, onto the paper plate, and then some people say you don't have to take the flowers out, but I always take the flowers out. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard moisture is the enemy with pollen. Like the moisture will kill the pollen, make it non-viable. So you want to remove any flowers, any little leaf particle, plant material, because that shit got moisture in it, and the pollen, it will start to absorb it like flour does. You know what I'm saying? So remove any plant material, and then I've heard some people dry it out in the oven at a real low temperature. And then I've heard other people, you know, dry it out over a period of time, like air dry it out and shit like that. So I guess, you know what I'm saying? You can, you know, it's variation about the drying methods of the pollen, I'm guessing. So, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be so particular about how you dry it. The main point is to get it dry.
Okay.
And then store it airtight, and then I guess in a colder environment. That's my understanding of storing pollen, collecting and storing pollen on some cheap shit, like, you know, the paper plate way and shit like that.
Well, the cheap way would just be to leave a fucking mail in your room.
Huh?
I said the cheap way would just be to leave a mail in your room.
But how you gonna store the pollen?
You're not. You're just gonna have a shit ton of seeds.
Oh, I thought you meant about storing pollen.
No, I was just talking about that's actually how this strawberry cough alien OG cross happened. There was one alien OG male in a room full of strawberry cough females. So it was an accidental cross, but it turned out fire.
Yeah, you get those accidental fucking gems.
Mm-hmm. That, you know, hybrid vigor. I've been seeing that, especially with like one of the guys I get most of my seeds from is like big into land races, but he also grows commercially, so he like tries to get the flowering times down and kind of the yields up on them. And like I've got like Killer Malawi, Utaroha crossed with like short flower, like Pennywise, and you know, short flowering indicas, and they grow really well. Like they clone really well, and it's that hybrid vigor because those strains have never been crossed before, you know. Hybrid vigor, look it up on Wikipedia if you don't know what it is.
What about hybrid vigor?
Oh, I was just saying, like, if you take two very different strains, you know, from different continents, you're going to get that hybrid vigor in the F1s and the S1s, I guess, if you make them. And those ones will be the most vigorous, or can be the most vigorous. They could also be runts, but yeah, that's like a factor in breeding, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to be using fucking genetically fucking depressive plants and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't want to just keep inbreeding the same thing over and over and get recessive traits that are bad or whatever. Let's see here.
Any other questions in the chat?
I didn't see any other questions. Somebody was asking about what what's the hottest beans. So we talked about the beans, you know. I mean, shit, pretty much just check the hype that's out there, man. I mean, those are pretty much the hottest beans that's out there. The Mac, you know, wedding cake, you know, anything with wedding cake these days is pretty hot, you know.
I think I got wedding cake the other day. Oh no, I got Candyland. Never mind.
Yeah, but other than that, I didn't really see any more questions out there. What are we rolling on? 1 o'clock? Yeah, we've been on here for about 2 hours, you know, just.
Oh shit! I was gonna do a giveaway today. So I did a giveaway on Tricky D's show the other day, and I was gonna give away 2 of these fixtures, but I couldn't fucking find one of them. But I found it, and so I don't know how we do giveaways on this show, but I'm giving this thing away. And this is dimmed all the way down right now. It's a 50-watt, 1-board power supply, or 1-board fixture. Just it'd be good for like a 3x3 clone area or so. You know, seedlings, things like that. It's not super powerful, but it's a good like introduction to LEDs and LED panels. It's got a Philips Class 2 power supply on the back, dimmable, element potentiometer. Just a simple frame, board, real simple fixture, but also really bright. So, whoever wants to set up the random number generator or the chat bot or whatever, we can go ahead and give this thing away.
Oh, you want to do it tonight?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay. Hold on.
For the people who are still watching, you know.
Somebody about to get a light tonight.
Yep.
Let's see. Let me set it up.
I like to do that shit at the end of the show and like not really tell anybody, because then it like, you know, gets our real, you know, nice subscribers to win that shit, you know, instead of people just coming in because they know there's going to be a giveaway.
All right. All right. So we're going to start this. I didn't say no numbers. I didn't say put any numbers down.
Yeah, it could be a letter. You
already. Motherfuckers already putting them numbers in there. Hold on. I didn't say any numbers. So whoever put their numbers in already, they don't even count. So let's see who we got. Who put their numbers in there?
See, we got to do some trivia stuff. We was talking about that the other day, Hefe.
We was, yep.
We were talking about doing a trivia one day of the week, doing a little cannabis trivia show. So we might do some shit like that coming up, but not tonight though.
Yep. Yeah. All right, so I got a numbers generator pulled up. So we're gonna go. Let's see who we got in the chat. Mad Bloke. I need you to pick a range of numbers, Mad Bloke, that I can put in my number generators. Give me a range of numbers. Let's see. Can I?
What's the spectrum on that light, Photon?
This one's a 4000K, but I can put any board that I have on here for the winner. So just let me know what kind of board you want on there. I'd recommend the 4000K just because that's the best like overall from veg to flower. If you're going to be like flowering a micro grow with it, I'd go with like a fusion board or a wavy board.
Okay, Matt Bloke says 420 to 730. I'm gonna put those numbers in. Go ahead, Photon, my bad.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, I'd recommend the 4000K just because it seems to be the best, like all the way through veg and flower. And then also like these are what I clone and veg with.
All right, he said between 420 and 730. So here we go. When I put now, then you can put your numbers. So when you see the word now, go ahead and start putting your numbers down. Here we go. Now they come.
This motherfucker
Right.
got to put 666
Yeah,
first.
he's the first one. 420 to 730.
Only one vote, y'all.
Yeah, one vote. Only one vote.
Running on the votes.
All right. And when I put the word stop, that's where we're going to cut it off at.
The Shasta farmer got like 3 damn numbers down there.
I'm only going to go with the first one that he put in.
Yep, one number.
Stop. Anything after my stop, that's it. Look at it. He just put another one.
All right, you can't wait.
We only going with one number. We only going with one number.
NorCal Nugget said he already won.
Right. All right. So here we go. About to do the numbers generator.
He said, it's
right
mine, y'all. It's my light, y'all.
Numbers
Fuck
generator.
NorCal. Come my house. I gave you a bunch of boards.
All right. The number generator picked 630, 630, 630. So let's
630.
go. 630 is the number.
All right, let's go back up.
Let's scroll up to what I put now. Okay, so there's now.
676. Nah, 666.
632.
Who? Okay,
632.
keep 632. Remember who that
Are we
is?
playing Price is Right rules though?
What's that? Now, it's your contest. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
632. That's the closest. Who got 632?
Yeah, that's
The American one, right before now. The one right before it.
Right before stop. Yep, the American one.
Oh,
look
yeah,
like the
stop, my
American
bad.
one. Hey, did he say he already won?
Nah, that was
Who was
NorCal.
What was the American one?
Congratulations.
The number range?
Oh, Matt Bloke did.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah, glad a participating member of the chat won. That's cool.
Congratulations. You got a brand new light.
Yep.
Hell yeah, that's what's up. Always need more light.
Always.
Always.
Except when you're me and your grower room only has, or your flower room only has 6 plants in it.
So there you go, the American one. You've won photons, cloning light. Told you. Good job. Good shit, man. That's good shit. Way to do it. Jesus.
American one, just get a hold of me through my website. My email address is on there. I don't have the chat pulled up, so I can't type it in.
Photon wins entrance into Plant Builder. He was a nut. Plant Builder is oh my goodness.
Plant Builder is my least favorite troll.
He is a trip, dude. Plant Builder cracks me up. That's what's up, man. Look, it's 1 o'clock. We've been on here for 2 hours, man. We want to thank everybody for hanging in with us. You know, I wish you guys had asked a lot more questions, but hey, it is what it is. We're just glad that you guys showed up, man. And, you know, the 57 is still watching, man, that you guys have been holding it down for us. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If I didn't mention your name, I'm sorry. Shout out to you. Wicked Joe, I see you in the house. My man, Wicked Joe. Hey, check out Wicked Joe on Instagram. I'm going to tell you right now, man, I thought I was a good dude. Wicked Joe is a hell of a guy, man. He's a hell of a guy. I fucks with Wicked Joe all day.
Wicked.
So shout out to Wicked Joe, man. But yeah, we want to say, you know, thanks for everybody for coming on, man. We appreciate it. And happy Easter to everybody. Happy Easter to you too, Jack Lee. Hey, and anybody that's got any footage, man, on the Kush stock, man, I want to see it. I want to see that. So yeah, shout out to everybody. Mad Bloke, my man, Mad Bloke.
Yeah, most definitely. Shout out to everybody in the chat. The Trichome Chasers. Shout out to Hard Work for coming through tonight. You know what I'm talking
about? Thank you, everybody. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
Hey, and stay tuned. I want to do. I've been pushing this shit for a year. We're gonna do it this time, man. Stay tuned. We are going to do a community grow off. Anybody that's interested, please hit my DM. I'll try to get everything set up. I want to do a community grow off. We'll pick the beans if we grow the same beans, but we'll talk about it. Come and hang out in our Trichome Chaser hangout, our Trichome Chaser subscriber chat on Hangouts. If you want to be, if you want to get in, man, we got some cool people. Condo Grower, Catman, Janishi, Hard Work, all the
Horde
Trichome
Hydro.
Chasers. We the Horde Hydro. Them guys are in it. Big Ed, he's in it.
Big Ed.
You guys want to get in that? Plus, check our website out at trichomechaser.tv. Check that out, man. And definitely. But I want to do the community grow off. And maybe I'll supply the beans, or maybe we'll work on something. I'm not saying I'm gonna supply them now, but we'll work on something. But let's do it. I want to do it. I want to do a community.
We got beans, dog. We got beans.
Yeah, I want to do a community.
I can do that.
Hey, Andrea, if you got Hangouts, Andrea, hit me up on Instagram. Let me get your email, and I will add you to our Trichome Chaser subscriber chat. We don't have enough women, man. I know we got women that follow us, but it'd be cool to have a woman, in on the chat. So hit me up on Instagram.
For sure.
NorCal Nugget, what's up with you, bro? Aloha, man. Thanks for stopping through, man. Appreciate it.
We're actually doing it's a micro grow off because Dirtman Dan challenged me to grow off a while ago using like his grow box, and his grow box is only 2 feet by 1 foot by 2 feet, and so we're gonna like set limits on the size and the wattage, and like do a grow off that way using the same beans, and we got quite a few heads in on that already.
It's a micro grow off. I might have to get in on that one. I might have to build something. Trust me, I got enough content to put in one. Shit, I might have to get in on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, well, add you to the Hangouts chat.
Yep. Shouts to Farmer. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for holding us down every week, man. I appreciate you. Yep, there go LED builder right there. Don't miss out on the. Yep, there you go right there. So yeah, join us. Hey, hook up with. Hey, we here for y'all, man. Like we said before, this ain't just for us. It's for you guys too, man. So let's do this. I like doing this stuff with our subscribers and our followers and the people that we mess with, man. This is it is cool, man. I really do. I like this. It's good vibes. It keeps that negative bullshit. Everybody, we can have a good time. So let's do that.
So.
Yeah, sorry I was so late. I had to fucking defrag my computer.
My man, Super, man. I don't know. What is that? 1MD1 or IMD1 Super? Shout out, man. Thanks for holding us down today, brother. Appreciate it. Blind Cat. That's what's up. Cannabis Mantis. Look, all of them popping up, man. All of them. This, hey, this is the ones that's always, yeah, man. These are High Wally. My man, High Wally. What's up? Small Tubes. I don't know you, man. I had to put you in timeout because you was asking some questions that we just not going to talk about on this show, bro. And that was me that put you in timeout, bro. So now you know the rules. We'll keep it like that. But hit the link if you want to talk with us in the subscriber chat. Peace out to you. Sid Avery, my man Sid. Yo, Sid. Yo, Photon, we got to get Sid them beans, bro.
Yeah, I've been talking to him about it.
Okay, cool. And I got to get Real Thing for you, his beans. We good. All right. Focal Grows. Thanks for hanging out with us. Can't forget you. Can't forget my man, Mr. J Rock 420, Mr. Nice One. That's a cool cat. Mr. Nice 1 is a cool cat. I'm telling y'all. I fucks with him all day, man. Fucks with him. Hey, man, you know what you said, man. Small Twos. Cannabis Hypocrisy, bro. I didn't even know you was in this. Yo, Cannabis Hypocrisy, man. Me and you really need to talk, man. We need to make some things move. Skunk Ways, what's up with you, bro? I'm just going down the list. Everybody just popping up, and I'm trying to get the hell up out. I got pizza that's getting cold. Shit. All right.
You still ain't that?
All right, much love, everybody. We out of here.
Man. Yeah, get out of here, monster. Because I
have been chewing like a motherfucker.
Much love. Holla at y'all next week. American One. Make sure you get with Photon to get your light.
Andrew,
we out of here.
Subscriber chat. That's what's good.
We out of here. Peace, y'all.